Evening all. How doing all that? Well, good evening. How is everybody? I hope you've had a better evening. I hope you had a better day than we tonight, I had to tell you. However, I am so far having a better time of it here in Monza than I was in Belgium. Now, hopefully, we can carry that through qualifying.
You're a raider. Legendary.
Oh, Beaver, thank you very much for the raid. You didn't have to do that if you didn't want.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are the rookie,
How did
Verstappen,
the last of the Bellatron go?
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
But as you can see, we have smashed free practice. Bullshit. It went bullshit. Hello, Crash TV Kills in that part of the raid. How you doing, Michael? Yes.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Belgium did not go well.
Really went all out in practice today. Are you testing new components?
Things are promising. Really important for us to maximise time on track. Yes. Yes. We love the
Do you
drivetrain.
feel that things went well for you today?
Of course they went well with Top.
What was the secret ingredient for your performance today?
Power unit was. It was sing. Says Belgian distract. Yes. It was too close to the Netherlands, so I wanted Dutch pancakes. And the fact that Lewis and Verstappen jumped me at the start, and I yeah, had a bad time. But it's been a weird sort of day, so you know, it was par for the course. You should have focused on the final chicane, yes. It's what you didn't see that happened at Eau Rouge, that was the problem. Extreme mini pancakes, would I have hundreds and thousands on them? Because if the answer is yes, then count me in. So far, this evening, this has gone well. Same dough, but about the size of a €2 piece. Oh, dude, sir. Yes, please. Yes, please. But we arrive at Monza. 11 points to the good still. We have smashed it in free practice. Okay. DC Raikkonen bloody qualifying though. Here we go then. Turn the engine down a bit more. Yeah. Smashed the tire, smashed the car. Shall let them get away first because I don't want to repeat qualifying in Belgium. Actually, I don't want to repeat a Belgium full stop first. Lesmo won. No worries, Beaver. You lurk away. Let's see what we can do though. I want them to get round the curve, you know, the parabolica before I get there. I mean, if you're around the Curva Grande, even better, but you know. Here we go then. First lap of qualifying. Here is the Curva Grande. Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2. Yes, I giggle at every time. May have broken a little bit early there for the parabolic, never mind.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
I beg your pardon, a 120. So the question is, will I have a boring race now this evening, or will Lewis Hamilton close up even further on us? You're talking about Les Parabolicus, Jeremy's division. Yes, I do. He went, whatever you do, right, you can talk about anything you want, but you must make sure to talk about my Parabolicas. So that's what I'm doing. Let's look at the session, shall we?
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:20.9.
And it's only sector 3 that Sergio Perez has outperformed me on. Not bad. Booger off there, Lewis. I need Lewis to have a bad race. Because we've got, what, 8 races left So let me see. We got Monza, Singapore, Russia, Japan, USA, Brazil, Mexico, Abu Dhabi.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. The rookie, Hamilton, and Sergio Perez. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
I never noticed that before. And Sebastian Vettel, who's retiring at the end of the season. But if I win this season, we'll be going backwards in time, even further, to 2017. So there's an update for you guys. Today was a poor Balatro day. Didn't win any runs at all. Bums.
Well done. Very solid result. You're looking good for the race.
Sunny, 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 sunny. Very nice. Good. Yeah, Boo Pouch. I'll tell you where I'm up to at the moment, Michael. I've got 7 gold stakes to win. And it's the abandoned deck. The one without the face cards.
It's time for the Italian Grand Prix once again, here at the beloved and iconic Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. With the lowest downforce and drag of any circuit in the season, expect to see drivers making the most of the slipstream effect here today. With top speeds up to 215 miles per hour and an average lap speed of around 155 miles per hour, Monza's reputation as one of the fastest
challenges
circuits
to do
in the
after
sport
that.
is well earned. We have 11 corners
But
on
I'm
this
thinking the
3.6 mile
week
track,
after,
with the best overtaking chance coming into the heavy braking zone
the week
of the Turn 1
between
chicane.
Christmas and New Year, I'm thinking of doing longer streams to try
Now,
and
Anthony Davidson,
complete more of this
I wonder,
stuff.
might we be
so
in
we
for
can
some
start
early
New
pit
Year
stops today
fresh.
from the midfield teams, all trying to put some pressure on or disrupting things for the leaders up front?
If you're in the middle of the pack, you know,
Well,
you've got your own race
Twitch-wise.
to run. I don't think they're going to be thinking about causing trouble up
You've
front.
got 11 more decks to win
However,
on gold
closer
stake.
to the head
Nice.
of the pack, don't be surprised to see some split strategies. If you're running second and third, for example, bringing one car in for an undercut while leaving the other one out there longer
Very nice.
can put a lot of pressure on the leader and maybe force them into an error.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. The rookie lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Ricciardo, Charles Leclerc, and Verstappen, Albon, Ocon, Gasly, and Lando Norris. Stroll, Kvyat, Carlos Sainz, and Russell, Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Nicholas Latifi, and Kimi Raikkonen. Vettel, they've taken a grid penalty, and Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid.
They've
It's
taken grid
almost time for
penalties.
the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
I have to try and see what I can do tomorrow once I'm back from the doctors.
What you can do, don't let me down.
9 and 18. Now let's do that one. I'm going to go for the alternate strategy, or the default strategy rather than the alternate one. 27, 28.1. We'll put it up a little bit more. There you go. There we go. Right. We are ready to try not bin it in the first lap.
Quick, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
There we go. Went through them all.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Good. Start to punch them all up now. They go under the old circuit. I was also watching a design for the new Madrid circuit today. Not bad. Not bad at all. Welcome back, Beaver. You are just ready to see me either bin it completely again or actually have a decent race. I did as well. You know, it's in 27 and 28 now, they're at Portimao again.
The rest of the grid is falling up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Which I had a lot of fun playing that. Yeah, don't hit the wall. That's a very good piece of advice there. Get back there, Lewis. Someone's collided.
Great first lap. Keep it up.
I'll just drive my race. Scamper off into the distance. Have a nice boring time. Get more points ahead of Lewis. Which is what we want. Well, you guys want entertainment, I just want to get away. An improvement over the last race in Belgium. I survived a lap. Check a chat. Oh, careful there, Lards. You're in 2 miles of a wall there. 2 miles, I better make it 3 miles. Ooh.
DRS is being able this lap. We can use
No, no squirrely. Let's just catching me back up a little bit there. Didn't want that. Got a little deeper in there than I want to. That's because the battery's on. And pushing me more. Enjoying it so far, chat? Because I am. There, of course. I have to charge the battery now for a little bit. For a couple of laps. That's better. Does anybody know what these chicanes are called? The first two. I know the Ascari chicane is the last one. As I try not to sneeze. Formula One track in Spain will likely take longer to build than the Sagrada Familia. Well, but isn't it ready for next year? Was that a joke? That's just gone way over my head. Probably. I think he used the battery to great effect there to get away from Lewis. Which if I get fastest lap and he's second, that puts me 19 points ahead of him. Go to Singapore. Be nice. Even though I like driving Singapore, I know it's not a great race, but I like driving it. Can be a bit hit and miss. Maybe the hit stakes. Like that old tunnel area. Very nice. Yeah, you know this. I've said about this before. I know you can't stand it. Because it's up there with you're hated up there with Kota. Which I can agree with Kota. It's not, you know, it's a mishmash. They've been building the damn cathedral for 150 years, still peanuts compared to the Cologne. Cologne wanted 600 years for a figme? For a cathedral being built? Yeah, he goes as much as James H. Monaco. Bloody hell. That is hatred. Is it because it's a hodgepodge of tracks that they didn't decide what one they wanted to be? Oh, nice. Put the anchors out. About 110 metres away. In the corner. Well, this season so far has had it all, hasn't it? Close racing, stupidity on my part, crashing out on my part, domination. Says hey, my coach has got circuses in the Americas, so feel for jokers. I like your work there, Corn. And with how far I am ahead of Lewis, they can double stack us. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Right, it's because Kota is less than the sum of its parts. It's cherry pick good corners from other tracks and put them in a bad order. Lewis qualifying as 20th yet. And that is a fair opinion. Warhammer time. Oh, Lewis is in the pits now. Lewis is in the pits now. No worries, Michael. Lurk away, matey. It's nothing like Monaco, which is bad corners and even worse order. The best bit of the track you're not allowed to overtake yet. The procession. Max is out the session. Max is out. Welcome back, Michael. You come back with championship implications. Max Verstappen is out of the race. That'd make my life easier if Lewis was again. Put it back up to, like, 33 points. Stroll is second. I repeat, Lance Stroll is second. just had to update the Twitch app, but iPad app, I was getting a crackly audio on the stream, which is usually a telltale sign. Yeah, something always seems to go wrong when there needs to be an update, doesn't there?
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Good. Liking that, liking the Sunday drive here. I'm almost a pit stop ahead of Lewis.
Right, some information on Hamilton when they're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Is Jimbo part of Formula One? On a 1 or 2 stop. I'm on a 1 stop, dude. I'm on these tyres now to the end. Because it gave me a choice of either one stop on softs to mediums or softs to hards. It originally wanted me on softs to hards, but I went softs to mediums. Well, if Lewis is slowing down, it's not hurting his car just yet, is it? He's not getting caught, is he, by Leclerc? It doesn't look like it. Maybe his engine's starting to wear. Maybe. But no, I think Leclerc and Albon can go to the end. I'm just thinking their tyres will come into their own. As we hit the latter stages, which we're not too far away from, to be fair. much that curve there. So 10 laps to go at the end of this. If it does come out this session, I'd say that would put things right back to where it was. Okay, 2 laps. Get the battery charged back up. Yeah, Leclerc's only 5 seconds behind him, not 6, so he is slowing a little bit. So now my directive is very simple. Finish ahead of Lewis. For he's the main contender. Leclerc slightly gaining or Lewis losing some. Kind of depends on who you're rooting for. Well, in this instance, for this fight, I'm rooting for Leclerc. Again, he's not really gaining on him though. For someone who's nursing a problem with a car. In a weird way, for us going out of Belgium, it did save a bit of wear and tear on the engine. Yeah, you see he's increased his lead again on him. You may have saved engine wear and tear in Belgium, but there was a significant damage elsewhere. Yes, yes, there was. Now that's a lot of damage. So the question is Lewis rigging the hell out of that car to keep it that speed? Or has the problem been fixed? George Russell. Thank you, George. It is fluctuating a bit, isn't it? Or did he switch to Ferrari power source?
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yes, you're right, there is. You always know, I always like a little bit extra. Gonna catch the king. So who'll be next? So 4 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, 4 laps. you. Why, how did someone manage rubber skid marks on the grass at the first chicane? They locked up. There was an incident at turn 1 on the first lap.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, plenty of rubber left down there. Thank you, Grosjean. Yeah, Lewis has somehow pulled that one out of the bag. So now Danny Rick's ahead of Leclerc. That must mean the hard tyres have gone off, surely.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap and final lap of the race.
Yeah, you would think that, wouldn't you? Unless he really, 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 really wrecked them trying to catch Lewis. Which is possible. I mean, if he heard the same thing I did. Or maybe the track's just not suitable to them for long runs. Because you know how track temperature and the design of the tracks themselves. We know how that much can be make a difference as well to the tyre compounds. But here we go. back to winning ways after the stupidity that was Belgium.
Yes, you do.
He may have. The smooth operator was the driver of the day.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight
That's
amongst the
back-to-back
Mercedes team.
podiums for Danny
and
Rick.
they
He was on
certainly
the
deserve it.
podium for Belgium as well. Well, I'd have to say I'm disappointed the rules were hit beat. Verstappen probably hit one.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Carlos Sainz certainly wasn't someone to scoff about. His ability to follow
You
race
do with the
strategies
heart.
throughout with pinpoint precision has to be commended.
Let's move on to the constructors.
Yeah, thank God Bear Grylls
continue
isn't
to
it.
extend their lead. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Crofty, I need you to do a bit of maths for us. How can you say my championship lead has been cut down when I increased it by 8 points? Doubt to become survive. Pistol in a circle. Oh dear. And Max was out, so he's now 113 points behind. With 7 races to go. Yeah. So, cottage cheese.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Oh, hello again, yes.
You and your teammate took the top 2 positions today. Have you got the best car out there?
The car is just so quick. It really is.
You performed better than last weekend. What changed?
Well, what changed was I didn't need to avoid Max Verstappen, and you know there was no tyre barrier there for my car to get crumpled in. There's a difference. Yeah, the track.
Close between you and your rival, but it looks like you're coming up top, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah, Sebastian is good, but he's not really on my level, is he?
Your teammate had a great race today and was rewarded with a podium. Do you have any comments on the performance?
Stop talking about my teammate, you. Lovely. Nine eight. He only did that because of Belgium. That's why he's only behind us by 1 point now. But I'm happy because I'm back to winning ways. We head to Singapore next week. Not Singer Rich, Singapore. And new components. Lovely. What else do we need? Is it more reliability? I mean, the turbo's doing well at the moment, but we could use that. But let's go to MGUK. Yeah, just take the potatoes and the exhaust. He did do a decent speed. Damn him. Oh, the rear floor under tray. Thank you very much. So that's where we'll go next time. We will be off to Singapore. So, what's coming up for the rest of this week? That is a very, 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 very good question. Right, so I'm trying to think now. Right, tomorrow. I don't know whether there's going to be any streams or not tomorrow. Because I say, I've got a doctor's appointment now in the morning. Because apparently, the Crohn's nurse today, didn't like seeing something on here that may be being caused by my medication that I went for today. Yeah, I mean, where's the holder for the Iron Brew? You've got to have 2 litres of Iron Brew so I can survive the race, especially this one. It's all. Thursday, in theory, I will be streaming because I've got a Christmas meal to go to, but that should be done in decent time. But the second stream of the Gun Dungeon might be Friday, should be Friday, depending what I'm doing Friday. Because ideally, got to do some Christmas shopping for people and other things as well, so you never know. We will see. If it's not in the morning, in the afternoon, it'll be in the evening of Friday. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. I want to thank Beaverhausen for the raid. Very, very lovely of you. If you're not already following Anastasia Beaverhausen, do so. If you love Balatro, she kicks the arse. It's that simple. It is that simple. Yeah, if you like Assassin's Creed games, if you like Mass Effect games, then you can't go too far wrong with Corn. Corn streams at some point as well. But yeah, time for me to head off. So take it easy, have a wonderful evening, and remember to pick up your controller or go to your mouse and keyboard because the game won't play itself. See you later.